The Arsenal, one of the most traditional clubs in the Premier League, is about to engage in an intense market battle with other giants of European football for the signing of young Spanish talent Nico Williams. According to sources close to the club, the estimated value of the deal is around 49 million euros, an investment that could be a turning point for the team in its quest for titles in the upcoming season. Nico Williams, who has emerged as one of the top prospects from Athletic Bilbao, has caught the attention of several clubs due to his impressive performance in La Liga. At just 21 years old, the forward has stood out not only for his speed and technical skill, but also for his ability to score goals and create opportunities for his teammates. His versatility in attack, being able to play both on the right and left flanks, makes him a valuable asset for any coach. Arsenal, which is already in a phase of reconstruction under the management of coach Mikel Arteta, sees in Nico an opportunity to add depth to its squad and bring a fresh breath of youth to the team. The club's management is optimistic about the possibility of finalizing the transfer, but knows it won't be an easy task. Clubs like Liverpool and Barcelona are also in the race for the player, which could further drive up the final price of the deal. Conversations between Arsenal and Athletic Bilbao have already begun, and both parties are trying to reach an agreement that satisfies everyone. Athletic Bilbao, which has a player development policy and a strong connection to its academy, may be reluctant to release Williams, especially considering that he is a product of their youth system and has a promising future ahead. Furthermore, Williams' contractual situation could complicate negotiations even more. The player is under contract until 2024, and his recent performances may have sparked interest from other teams, leading to a potential bidding war. Arsenal, for its part, is aware that it needs to act quickly to secure the signing before other clubs make a stronger push. Arsenal fans are eager to see how this situation unfolds. After a disappointing season in which the team struggled to establish itself among the top four in the Premier League, the addition of a player of Nico Williams' caliber could signal a new era of success. Fans believe that the young forward's speed and technique could make a difference in crucial matches, especially in such a competitive league. In the meantime, the Arsenal management is preparing a contingency plan in case the transfer does not materialize. Other targets are being evaluated, but the preference is clear. Nico Williams is the name everyone wants to see wearing the Arsenal shirt next season. The club is determined to make a solid bid, and with the transfer window approaching, the pressure is mounting for a deal to be reached quickly. The coming days will be crucial for the future of Nico Williams and Arsenal. Expectations are high and fans are wondering, will the young Spanish prodigy become the new idol of the Gunners? The unfolding of this negotiation will undoubtedly be one of the main topics of conversation in European football circles in the coming weeks. Arsenal continues to be one of the most active clubs in the transfer market, and the search for new talents is far from over. Recent speculations indicate that the London club has its eyes set on Brazilian forward Rodrygo, currently at Real Madrid. The possibility of a transfer to the Gunners has generated considerable buzz among fans and sports media experts. Rodrigo, who has stood out since his arrival in European football, quickly won a place in the hearts of Real Madrid fans. The young player has shown his worth on the field, combining refined technique, speed, and exceptional vision of the game. At just 22 years old, he has already become an important player for the Merengues, and his ability to play in various attacking positions makes him an attractive target for Arsenal. Conversations about Rodrigo's transfer to Arsenal have gained momentum following the interest expressed by the club's management. According to sources close to Arsenal, the Gunners are willing to make a substantial offer to secure the signing of the Brazilian. The value of the proposal has not yet been disclosed, but it is expected to be competitive enough to convince Real Madrid to release the player. However, the speculation surrounding Rodrigo is not new. The young forward had already been linked to other European clubs, including teams from the Premier League and Serie A. Real Madrid, for its part, is aware of the value Rodrigo can bring to the team and is not willing to let him go easily. The fact that he has become one of the fans' favorites in Madrid makes the negotiation even more complex. Arsenal, under the management of Mikel Arteta, is in a process of rejuvenating the squad, and Rodrigo fits perfectly into this plan. The addition of the Brazilian forward would not only bring technical quality, but also a fresh burst of youth to the Gunners' attack, which seeks to establish itself as one of the leading contenders in the Premier League and European competitions. Moreover, the possibility of Rodrigo joining other young talents such as Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli creates an exciting prospect for Arsenal fans. The chemistry between these players could result in a dynamic and effective attack capable of challenging the top defenses in European football. As negotiations progress, Arsenal fans eagerly await updates. The transfer window is approaching, and expectations are high regarding potential movements within the squad. With Rodrigo being one of the club's priorities, the coming weeks could reveal whether Arsenal will succeed in finalizing this signing. Speculations surrounding Rodrigo and other possible acquisitions continue to dominate sports news, and Arsenal supporters are ready to celebrate any news that may arise. It remains to be seen whether the future of the Brazilian talent will be wearing the famous red and white shirt of Arsenal, or if he will remain in Madrid, where he has established himself as one of the brightest prospects in world football. Veicius Jr. praised Mikel Arteta, stating that the Arsenal manager is an excellent coach who knows English football very well. The young Brazilian forward highlighted Arteta's intelligence with regard to tactical schemes, acknowledging his skills in crafting effective strategies for the team. These statements not only reflect the growing admiration for Arteta's work, but also emphasize the importance of tactical knowledge in modern football. Since taking the helm at Arsenal, Arteta has stood out for his innovative approach and ability to motivate players. His experience as a former player for the club provides him with a unique understanding of the culture and expectations surrounding the team. This connection to Arsenal's history, combined with his deep knowledge of the game, has been fundamental in the club's rebuilding process, which has faced challenges in recent years. Veicius Jr. noted that Arteta not only implements effective tactics but also demonstrates exceptional skill in adapting his strategies based on the characteristics of the opponents. In such a competitive league as the Premier League, where teams are often scrutinized closely, having a manager who can adjust his game plan in real time is a significant asset. This allows Arsenal not only to compete but also to overcome opponents who, in many cases, have more expensive and experienced squads. Furthermore, Arteta's ability to develop young players has been one of the highlights of his management. He has a track record of working with emerging talents, helping them reach their full potential, as demonstrated with players like Bukayo Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe. Arteta's capacity to identify and nurture talent is seen as one of the keys to Arsenal's future. This philosophy of promoting youth, combined with the experience of more established players, creates an environment conducive to continuous growth and evolution of the team. Veicius Jr.'s words also resonate among fans and football experts, who recognize that tactical knowledge is more crucial than ever in the current landscape. With the evolution of formations and strategies over the years, managers need to stay one step ahead, anticipating opponents' movements and adjusting their tactics accordingly. Arteta, with his analytical mindset and training at one of the world's top clubs, appears well-positioned to do just that. Additionally, the recognition of Arteta's work by a player of Veicius Jr.'s caliber can be seen as an acknowledgement of the positive impact that good tactical planning can have on a team's performance. Arsenal, under his leadership, is striving not only to be competitive in the Premier League, but also to establish itself as a strong contender in European competitions. The combination of experience, youth, and a cohesive tactical philosophy could be what the club needs to reclaim titles and become a dominant force in football. With this solid foundation and the support of talented players who believe in his vision, Arteta may be on the verge of taking Arsenal to a new level. The future looks promising, and fans are eager to see how this team will evolve under his guidance. Expectations are high, and Veicius Jr.'s statements only intensify the hope that Arsenal is on the right path toward a glorious revival.